Howdy guys, I am back in the Banner Saga. Last time we made it to Frostvellr and we got stuck outside the gates and then I got into combat, and even though I don't really want to be here fighting other humans, well, here I am. So let me just, I don't really know where to put everybody, so let's kind of set something up here and push our way into the city. So, basically what happened is, I don't know if I should get close because there's supposed to be archers. Yep, there's an archer right there. So basically what happened is, they closed the gates and weren't letting people in, and we're basically forcing our way into the city now, and I'm not very happy with that. I didn't really want to do this, but it didn't seem like there was really much of a choice. So here we are, and let's flail this guy. I love these thrashers. This flail is so good. I really like it. But yeah, the only reason I really decided to do this was because Hakon and Mogr were in on it, and I just can't leave them behind. If they need help, I want to help them because I've helped them once before. So, you know what kind of person, if I help them once and I don't help them now, right? So that's why I'm here. Boy, oh boy. So hopefully we can take this down without getting injured or anything. I think I have yet to complete a fight without injury, up to Iver especially, but yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. I can hope. I've got a pretty good filled out group though. I've got everybody, and so I'm feeling pretty good about my ability to complete this fight, but I'm not feeling good about the fact that I have to do it. I really don't want to have to attack humans, but here we are. I'm like a lead. I really don't want to have to hurt people, but you know, I guess if it comes down to it, it comes down to it, right? I tried. I really did. I tried not to do it. Oh, nice one, Hakon. Alright, let's take... Oh, I should probably use, hold on. Nope, I don't want to do that. Just kidding. But let's use, the flail again. I love this ability. It's so good. Look at that. It's just so good. I really like this ability. It's so strong. Oh, Archer snuck in there. Little tricky girl. Let's, I'm gonna go send, Mogr over there to deal with the Archer so she doesn't just sit here and keep, working us from afar. Oh, look at her smacking. Look at him smack her around. He's so violent. Oh, yeah, I think Ivor's gonna end up... Ooh, nice. She can do a big... oh, that's Rook. He can do a big chunk of damage. Nice. And he can get promoted. Really happy about that. I bought some new equipment. I'm really excited to use... Well, not equipment, just like a couple of items, right? But I am really excited to use it, so... let's have you... attack. Can you not move? Okay, let's have you move. Ooh, actually, let's have her move here and attack that chick. There we go. Almost got her. I wish she could have done one more point of damage. Oh, that's... I don't know how she managed to shoot through, Mogr over there, Hogan, whichever one. I can't tell who's who. Alright, let's have you break the guy's armor. And... Alright, Ivor's still okay, I believe. Let's have you move up and do an attack. No? Okay, let's have you actually... No. Back up. Let's do this again. Good old bloody flail. There we go. Break all that armor. Break the armor. Yes. Nice. Just what I wanted. Dang, this little archer gets... I should probably pay attention to... Oh, jeez. I should have paid attention to the turn thing down here, because I thought that I thought we'd be able to get her before she could get him, and I was wrong. Oh, man. Poor Iver doesn't get a break, does he? He literally dies every single time because he takes a beating for the team. I haven't had him not die yet. Well, I don't feel good about that. Rook is ready for promotion. Consequences, Ivor's been injured. What else is new? He always gets injured. And I gained some renown. And let's see. Guards who aren't lying at your feet run. A crowd of men and women scurry into the city while they have the chance, but it's only moments before a man wearing all black approaches with many more axemen at his back. See, I knew I didn't want to do this. There's a reason. His name is Ekkill. What in the depths are you doing? Letting ourselves in. I see that. I'm very impressed. But all those people you just let in here, dead. All those women and children with you, dead. And thanks for killing the only ones holding this place together. Skull! What are you talking about? The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. If I knew there were fighters and a Varl outside, I would have brought you in. I'm Ekkill. I'm in charge here. You heard about the chieftain. We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one in the head. That's the short story, anyway. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Varl. He eyes Iver and shrugs with exaggeration as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there? Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight, you've got a Varl who apparently has the strength of a god. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostvellr. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine, cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damned streets. Think carefully about what you want. Oh god, this game is killing me. I didn't want to mess with the gates in the first place, and then when I opened the gates, I literally opened, like you know the phrase, you open a can of worms. That's exactly what happened. All of this was contained by the gates, and then we cracked it open. Worms everywhere. That phrase applies so hard right now. Alright, we'll join you for now. We'll fend for ourselves inside Frostvellr. We're not staying here. Let us out. Oh, crap. This guy seems... this guy gets to the point. I like this guy. We'll join you for now. Good, because whatever else you were thinking would have been a bad idea. Ekkill shouts to his men, and with the gates closed, you follow him down obscured alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Iver. Yep, that seems... Ooh, Chapter 3, Little Did They Sleep. Yeah, that seems to be the best option right now, is just to just play it by ear, just winging it, because trying to have a plan and a heart is just not working out for me. Oh, we're going back to our original guys. Ew, dang, I was actually really getting into Rook and stuff over there. I almost don't want to be back on this story. Oh well. Hakon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons, extra supplies too. You perk up, just now realizing Mogr has been talking to you. Since Vognir died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Hakon? I heard you. What were you saying? Sorry, just tired. Go on. I'll say, what were you saying? I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor. Okay, so I'm Hakon now? Is that the case? Because I remember Vognir died, which I wasn't expecting, but I mean, like, alright, whatever. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eirik. Eirik? I've met him. He seemed competent enough. Okay, alright, I was wondering, I thought I was gonna be Ubin when they referred to you, since that's who I was in Chapter 1. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then. You sure that wound has healed, Ludin? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. Alright, so I can make a choice here. They're right, Ludin. Return to Strand, go home. Ludin makes his own decisions. Vognir's dead. There's no reason to stay. That's honestly kind of it. I'm just gonna say it like that. Vognir's dead. There's no reason to stay. What do you expect me to do? Go back to my father and tell him one Varl died so the alliance is over? He has a point. As Vognir's kinder, you have the same responsibilities, Hakon. Uh, we would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Dang it, I was hoping he'd bugger off. Either take us through the wandering road or do your job and slaughter some dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering road's not an option with this many. Could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let good Ludin get to you. I feel like my choice wouldn't have mattered there. He would have stuck around regardless, huh? Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them to be cautious, no more losses. Tell them we cover the mountainside and dredge bodies. Tell them we don't stop until Schlide is retaken. Let's say we cover the mountainside and dredge. Good. Give the word and we'll set off. Okay, so I guess every chapter, maybe, I'm a little bit different as far as who the main character is, because the first time I was Ubin, and then I was Rook, now I'm Hakon, I guess. So that's kind of interesting. I feel a little weird about it because I'd like to make choices based on their personality, and it's like whatever choices I want to make is going to go through, and I don't think these characters would make the choices that I'm necessarily making, if that makes sense. So I don't know how I feel about this. You knew him well, didn't you? Vognir? No, well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Mogr's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. So, you consider what to say next. What are you always putting down in that journal? I heard you were a terror in your day. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Get some rest. What are you putting down in that journal? What do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner and an arborang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. You relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. So, I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me, just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krummer is close, I think, but the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am, although the scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Jorunder now. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal? Hence? Don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. Alright, so what do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. If I'll take it, I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha! Well, get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hooved more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Good old Ubin. I really like that little bit of banter they had there. Alright, so I guess I'll talk to Mogr real fast. I'd ask how you're dealing with Vognir's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Mogr, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Vognir. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? You think we're walking into a death trap? Let's ask them that. This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Vognir to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although, I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. I'm starting to have my eyebrow raised at Ludin. Yeah, I wonder if Ludin had a hand in what happened to Vognir. What were you holding back about Vognir? I'd rather not say, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you'll need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. Sounds important. No, you gotta tell me. If I'm in charge, I need to know everything. How did Vognir die? He ran into dredge, wasn't expecting it. When we found him, he was lying face down, like he was struck from behind. Did he really get taken down by some random slag? Who else was there? You think Ludin? He probably didn't, but... Damn it! We should keep an eye on that bastard. If you see anything else, tell me. I will. See? That's a good thing. Now we got that to keep in the back of our mind here. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Varl, half of them will want to hit each other. The rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Vognir. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me, I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too, Yrsa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Varl call her the witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes sense. Don't let her find out. Alright, so basically I see what they just did there. There's going to be a fight against Ludin at some point, and I'm going to have to deal with some crazy lady with witch lady with fire and a big Varl named Bercy. That's basically what they just told me, that, hey, there's going to be, it's called foreshadowing. There's these guys' men. Have fun with that sometime in the future. So that pretty much kind of tells me that I think Ludin's a traitor, so we got to keep our eye on him. Alright, so what do you want to ask? Haven't you ever wanted to go back to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I love this guy. He's so funny. I doubt that. I forget. You weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So, no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. And let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Oh, geez, guys. So we started Chapter 3 after that Chapter 2 fight where we pushed our way into the city. The story is full on stressing me out now. We got several situations going on, but I'm going to be done with playing the Banner Saga for now. Thank you guys so much for watching me play. I really appreciate it. Sorry this episode was kind of long. I'll see you next time with another episode. Bye for now.